What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces. You are nothing to me, but just another target. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision, the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over the internet? Think again, fucker, as we speak. I'm contacting my secret network of spies across the US, and your IP is being traced right now. So you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and kill you in over 700 ways. And that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the United States Marine Corps, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the continent. You little shit, if you could only have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you, maybe you would have held your fucking tongue. But you couldn't, you didn't, and now you're paying the price. You goddamn idiot, I will shit fury all over you, and you will drown in it. You will drown in it. You're fucking dead, kiddo.
Alright, we're ready to begin. I'm tired as shit, so we're just gonna do the literal bare minimum today. Alright. Back out. Deactivate, reactivate. Okay. I don't even know why I quit, because I knew it was coming back, literally the next day, unless I wasn't going to stream today. So, here's what we're going to do. I was true to my word. I looked up, I think it's Affects Your Life interactive map, because that's what they have for a lot of these online games now. Or, sorry, all these free roam games now. They have tons of maps where you could look at and find different things. So, there's a couple things I probably have missed. I guess today, just since I'm tired anyway, we might as well just go ahead and hit up, like, all kinds of old stuff that I may or may not have gotten. So, right off the bat, we could come back here. Do they also show graces? Ashes of War, consumables, materials, NPC, sites of grace, please. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look like I missed a lot. So some of these I definitely remember killing. Some of these, there's different things around here. Beside the crater popped blade. Okay. Apparently, there is a sacred tier somewhere in this area. Maybe it's up here. So that's the only reason I want to come back here, is let's see if I can actually find it. I'm assuming it's up top, which means I have no idea how to get to it. And that's, like I said, that's what I kind of want to try to do today. Just so that way I can definitely get as much healing as possible. We can prep for the end game. I'm not exactly too sure where it is exactly. I'm assuming it's up top here. Maybe the icon's just a little off. That kind of makes a little bit of sense to me. A yellow ember. Yo, there's actually a lot of frenzied enemies around here. Dude, imagine that. We've been playing against frenzied enemies the whole game, and now all of a sudden we're finding more, or well, rather we didn't see any until very late in the game, and now we're finding like a ton. Yeah, so this was a very early game. Hello. This was a very early game sacred tier, which we just grabbed now. Like, that's very early game. Okay. We definitely already grabbed the seed further down. And we definitely already killed all the bosses in the south. So there's nothing more for me to do down there. What else are we missing? Let's see. There is a grace allegedly right here that I never found. The Bridge of Sacrifice. There's also another grace over here, which is a cave. So I guess we could go back to these. We could just really briefly just pop down and grab them, I guess. Yeah, no worries, Devin. I did start a little early. I wanna start early, so that way I can wrap up early, because this is another day I'm a little tired. So I already can tell you I'm not gonna be here for a ton of time like last time. I hope the volume's not too loud. I get the feeling it is, so I'll probably turn it down in just a second. Okay, let's go down here. How did I miss this? Oh my god, dude. This thing is like right in the fucking open and I missed it. Would you believe this shit? Volume sounds good. I'm always worried that the volume is too loud, you know? Always a little bit worried that it's too loud, and therefore, like, if I were to like try to I can't edit it afterwards, which is something I should do. I just don't have the space at the moment. I have to do a verdict on Luigi's Mansion, and then I'll have the space. I mean, at this point, I think just because I'm a little tired today, we're not going to do anything too... Is this death? We're not going to do anything too crazy today. We'll just chill. We'll just try to grab everything. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything on Saturday. Okay, so if Devin is free on Saturday, which, I mean, he just kind of said it, right? Obviously he'll let me know the day of, but if he's free on Saturday, then I'll do Wind Waker tomorrow. And then that way, like, if he's not free, like, let's say something pops up, we'll just do Arceus on Saturday. If it's not, then we'll do another Elden Ring. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'll move Wind Waker to tomorrow, and then we could do Arceus. I fucking hate this game. That's pretty big, whatever the fuck it is. It's just a rat. It's a low-level rat, too. What? Oh, shit. I mean, basically, they don't look any different than the other rats. You know, like Final Fantasy would, like, change how characters look and how enemies look to signify that they're a different type of enemy. I kind of wish this game did that. This game absolutely will just use the same rat model. And be like, no, I swear, they're strong rats now. Oh my god. Wow. I actually took health damage, if you could believe it. That's rare. Oh, I'm assuming this is the boss, maybe? Alright. Alright, let me kind of lean in a bit. The Rune Bear. I'm more surprised that didn't kill him, anyway. Smoldering Butterfly, Trina's Lily, Talisman. Okay. Obviously, most of these are just going to be just straight to the end. Like, there's no challenge anymore with this. I mean, you know, like how you play Dark Souls 1 or 2, and you get to the end of the game, and, like, early game stuff is super easy. Yeah, this is not even going to be, like, a nuisance. But, I mean, that's the point, is I want to do every dungeon. I want to fight as many bosses as I can. Like, that is quite literally the whole point. So, you know, nothing lost, nothing wrong with it. This cave was somewhat infamous when the game released. People would wander here and get absolutely eviscerated by the Rune Bear. Yeah, because the Rune Bear is hard. When you're at low stats, it's hard. I know that one of the big complaints, or one of the big criticisms about this game is that they reuse a lot of the bosses. I actually don't mind it. Like, that's kind of been in Dark Souls forever. You know, like, hey, here is a boss. And then later on, it is now just a normal enemy. But I do think, like, some of them, you know, how many times we're gonna fight some of these enemies? I don't know. It's not egregious, right? Like, I definitely could see, like, the middle ground. Alright, we're done here. I'm leaving. I could definitely see the middle ground here. Yeah, like Capra Demon, right? It's like, I think Capra Demon was like a boss enemy, and then you just fight him later on in the game. He's just a normal enemy in some future area, you know? It might have been rarer in the other Souls games, in fairness. So, obviously, like, maybe that's like the root of it. It's obviously not the worst thing about it, so. Okay, we've done Earthbore Cave. What else? There is a Grace. What the fuck is this? Faith Not Crystal Tier. So it's like right up here. So let's go to the church. We definitely emptied this church. If I have a church on the map, I definitely emptied it. Pretty much at this point. Yeah, they can't make a brand new boss for every dungeon, obviously. So like that's why I'm not too harsh on it. Like, if some dungeons are obviously not that important, they're just there for, you know, extra content. Like, if you find that you could just do a quick dungeon or something, right? Not every dungeon is going to be given the same treatment, which is totally fair. There are probably more secret, not required bosses that are unique than any other FromSoft. Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, we probably have maybe, what, 10 or so more bosses that we have or have not killed, right? So that'll be pretty good. Probably 10, maybe like 12. But, I mean, that's not a ton. I mean, who knows how long it'll take, but, you know, we'll see. And then there's the DLC, which at some point I will buy. I think I might take a little bit of a break from the game, though, before I buy it. Is this thing a boss? It might be a boss. I don't know. Is it considered a boss? I guess not. Allegedly, there's a boss around here somewhere. So that's why I'm saying that. You use magic? What the fuck? To my human queen's staff. Yeah, it doesn't have a bar. Is that actually what it says here? I'm on the Elden Ring Fextra Life map just to see stuff. Yeah, demi-human queen. It's a bowl under a tree and surrounded by poison flowers. I'm just trying to grab all the stuff. I think that's like a pretty fair thing to do. Okay, let me grab this. A bowl under a tree surrounded by poison flowers. Did I grab it already? Am I losing? Oh, here we go. No Erdtree avatar to guard this. We're not going to use it, but I'll just figure I'll grab it. Okay. Let's see. There's a basement. And we'll look. Let's see. Obviously, the most important thing to do is to get all the golden seeds. So that way I could level up my flask fully. And then, obviously, the sacred tears at this point. What's up, buddies? Who the fuck are you? Have I been here before? Sounds like my house. My condolences to you, then. Okay. Allegedly, there's actually another bonfire over here. So let's actually do this. Allegedly. Let's see. There's a cave, actually, I missed. I missed a lot of caves. I thought I was being pretty good about this. I've apparently missed a lot of caves in this game. There's apparently a cave, like, right, like, around here-ish somewhere. It just shows you, like, everyone's playthrough of this is going to be super different, because you might genuinely find all kinds of crazy shit that other people might not even see. What the fuck? Oh, it's one of you! Holy shit, yo! It's the puppets. Yeah, it's the puppets before Raya Lucaria. That's kind of cool, actually. Who the hell are you?
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Can we, like, pull out the knives or whatever? Okay. Hello? I can't. Thank you. Apparently the whole hood showed up. Ambush shard. Am I supposed to hit her? You can't do anything yet with her? Okay. Well, just have to leave her then. Tried. It's related to a quest. I mean, dude, at this point, if I... Look, at this point, This quest was just not going to be completed. This quest was just... Oh, dude, can you not? This quest was just super doomed at this point. Incineroar raid is up. I don't even know if I want to do it. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm just going to be angry the whole time. So I don't know if I want to even bother. Who gives a shit? Like, yeah, I should do it, but, like, I just hate the fucking game. So I just don't even know if I want to sit down, dedicate resources, dedicate time, dedicate mental energy, set up a stream, put the stream up. Hey guys, we're raiding Pokemon. Here's Ash. Maybe we could get Black Red Pill to show up again, which would be cool because, you know, he's a cool dude. But outside of that, like, do I really want to play more of Pokemon of all fucking games? I don't know. Like, honestly, especially since I kind of have, you know, these streams already set up and preordained, like, I don't know, like, playing Pokemon just seems like a terrible fucking idea. Like, I'm just not gonna be happy. I'm just gonna be angry and fucking annoyed. And then, you know, like, I always try to think, like, well, obviously you want to put your best foot forward. You want to make the best content you can. But, like, if my default mood whenever I play Pokemon is, God, I can't wait for this to be over. This game sucks. Like, do I really want to rate it? Just so I could put up with some annoying, obnoxious gameplay? I don't know. Azumarill isn't viable. Like, you're just listing why I just don't want to do this. Gonna have to be some esoteric niche fucking Pokemon. You know, like, I can talk to Melina. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna save that for when we actually progress the story again. Plus, I don't really have a connection with her, man. Barely even shows up. She shows up like 2 or 3 times at the start of the game. And then only shows up again once she has what she needs from me. Which is like a, you know, the usual. Typical ingrate Dark Souls character. Oh, you've done everything for me. Now thanks. Oh god, it's a fucking poison cave. Is it? Oh, dude, come on. Like, I don't even feel like I'm in the early game anymore. Nice. Anyway. Only saving grace is that I'm so high level, like, I don't really care about any of this. And I do have an ability to cleanse poison, so... Okay. Certain churches, Melina will talk to you about lore. Yeah, that's it, though. I didn't really find a ton of churches after a point. Oh, shit, I forgot. Whoops. Yo, and that costs nothing. I love it. Now, why would I want to come down here? Is this death? No. Dude, I can barely keep my eyes open. It's not the game's fault. I'm just tired. So even if all we do is clean up a little bit of Limgrave or whatever, like, that's fine by me. Okay. Because we're above where we were. Let's go back. You rolled in poison? Wait, rolling actually, like, that has an effect? Wait, hold on. Let's check this. Slow, 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 slow. Yeah, it does. Holy fuck. It actually does temporarily increase your poison gain. That's actually crazy cool. Okay. Wait, that's it? Wasn't there another way I could go? Let me drop down. I cannot believe how helpful having a jump button is in this game. Like, seriously. You can use soap. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 8. You know what would be cool if that was the one that gave me the preserving boluses? Could you imagine? Yeah, no, it is a giant flower. I know which way to go. I was just dicking around looking in other ways. Again, I don't expect to be, unless there's like a gimmick to the fight, I don't expect to be pressed by this at all. Just saying. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do Lingering Strength. Okay. Well, it is a gimmick fight. Oh, wow. It continues even after it's dead. Okay. Viridian Amber Medallion, which might be for stamina. Raises maximum stamina. So now we're at a point where we have really good medallions, basically. We have a lot of good ones. We have extra health, better jump attacks, which is like vital. Raises maximum HP, equip, and stamina load. The only thing I could think is that we keep raising strength another 5 levels. If we raise strength another 5 levels, right? Because what are we at now? It says 65. I thought I was at... Wait. What am I at now for strength? Wait, did I raise strength to 60? How am I at... How am I at... Oh, no, it's because I buffed myself. That's why. Okay. So, wait, if I buff my... You know, maybe I don't need this strength thing anymore. Because, like, the hard cap is apparently, what? 60? So then there's... What's the point? There's an incantation that cures rot and poison. Well, I missed that somewhere. That could be something we look for next time. At this point, though, I'm probably just going to stick with what I'm doing. That is a good suggestion, though. We've already been up here. That's the 4th church. There is another cave over here. So I missed yet another cave. And there's also another one over here. Oh my god, dude. I am all fucked up. I basically didn't explore this area at all, somehow. Flame Cleanse Me? Oh, it's like a pyromancer spell. Okay. Yeah, I usually use incantations. Usually they're pretty low level, right? Like you could throw heal on in Dark Souls 1. And it's basically just a free ability for you to get HP back, so you don't have to waste your Estus. Or rather, you don't have to use it in combat, which can be cumbersome at times. You know, it's good to be able to heal out of combat. It just gives you a little bit more survivability. What the fuck? I think it's up top. I have to get up on top of this ledge, maybe. Alright, what about this one? Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more levels, that'll be a full heal. Yeah, here we go. So how do we get up here? Have I ever been able to get up here at all? How the fuck do you get up here? I guess you have to go along this path, or you have to circle back around. I don't think I've ever done this. Yeah, let's go to Church of Pilgrimage then. I've never done this. Okay, hold on to that. Let me do this real quick, and then I'll swing back around for that then. Flame Cleanse Me. But now watch, now we'll be done with rot. After all the bullshit I complained about rot, that was probably the last big rot segment that we were going to have in the game. That would be so funny. Oh, no? Okay, well, then maybe, yeah, then it's definitely worth grabbing. Fuck that. not gonna lie to you. I like the speed of the longsword, but I'm not the fucking. Oh my god, he was here the whole time. Are you serious, dude? I never found this guy. He's here the whole time. Apparently, there's also a Grace somewhere near here. Not that I expect he'll be difficult, but let me just grab the Grace if it's here. Maybe. Maybe not. What the fuck? Oh, you know what it is? These are the Tombsword Catacombs. Okay. I went a little bit too far. It's actually an area down below. There's the Tombsword Catacombs. Okay, well this is an Erdtree avatar, so we'll just kill this. He's basically been waiting the whole fucking game for me to show up, and I never showed up. I never even knew he was up here. That's kind of sad, unfortunately. I feel bad for this dude. He spent the whole game waiting for me to come and hang. And now I have all these crazy fucking builds and setups and shit. Like, what is he supposed to do? Now I'm gonna lose. That would be so funny if I got actually comboed and lost. I mean, you know what? That does do a decent amount of damage, all things considered. Alright, anyway. Thanks for the cameo, buddy. Opaline Bubble Tier and Crimson Burst Crystal Tier. Alright. So there really was something up here the whole time. I just never figured out how to get up here. So allegedly there's a cave down there as well. So like, let's try to do that. Oh, good lord. Alright, is there a way down that doesn't involve breaking both my ankles? Or rather, Torrent's ankles. And then mine will spontaneously combust as well, of course. This is big wind-up swing. It did maybe an 8th. Is that an 8th? Yeah, that's like a... It's not a 10th. It might be like a 9th. Let's go right down the middle. Like, is it just the defenses that I have now, or is it like also the stats? I have no idea. It could be a little bit of both, actually. Your stats might be like coming into play. I think that vitality, or I'm sorry, endurance raises your defense. So like the stats probably are really small in this game. So he just hit me and it was like, whatever. Anyway. What the fuck? Where is the entrance to this? Site of Grace and the Tombsword. I just want to know where to find it. It says it's like right over here. Like, did I miss it or something? I could just be walking back and forth in front of it and just not seeing it. Oh, man. I don't see a cave entrance down here. Right? It could be up on a higher level. Maybe it's on like a higher level or something. Yeah, maybe it's up here. Alright, let me go back around then. I know I'm riding in a circle, but let's just do this. I don't, like, if I die, I don't even really care because, like, we're not going to get enough to level up. It's like 70 or 80k to level up. The only way we're leveling up from here is if we... Actually, wait. Should I get... No. See, I don't know. Would getting rid of the strength talisman be bad? Right, because what is my strength by default now? It's still 55. So, like, when I buff myself, I raise it 10 points. Yeah, because my strength is still 50. Yeah, I guess I don't need stamina that badly. But, like, hypothetically, if I was able to raise my stamina... I'm sorry, my strength another 10 levels, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably change out that thing for something else. Here we go. So I was doing home repairs, I had to rip up some of my floor. Do tell, when we were renovating this place, oh my god, I'll never forget this. Me and like a family friend spent all day ripping up 3 different floors worth of wooden tile. That was a long time ago. That was 2017, maybe 2018. I can't really remember off the top of my head. It might have been 2018. Mosquito took that as an invitation into my room and proceeded to feast upon me the entire night. I woke up 5 times throughout the night with more bites. Oh, fuck off. That's the worst thing you've ever said to me in this chat. That's the worst thing you've ever said. I told you about the time I went camping and we were in the actual deep of the woods, and I was like, oh, you know, let me wipe my brow with my forearm or whatever, and I flipped my arm over and there's 3 mosquitoes just chilling on it, and I had to take a second. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Huh? And I'm like, oh, this is stupid, and I hit all of them. Just bop, bop, bop. Yeah, I hated that summer camp. I've told that story before. That was the ghetto one. I hated it. I had no fun. I literally had no fun. It was really stupid. I didn't want to go there either. I knew it was going to be bad, and surprise, you put a bunch of ghetto kids together in a fucking camp, and it's not fun. Shocker, I know. Who could have seen this coming besides me? Someday, the world will recognize my genius. I backstabbed him. I literally broke him. I quite literally broke him into pieces. He is literally terminated. Ow. I didn't even know they could do that. What the fuck? A friend of mine got dinged from a... Jesus, man! How I access Mogwin Palace farming area? No, I don't even know what Mogwin Palace is. Oh, shit. My designated farming area is Caelid, basically. Oh, we also have to do the death route. Yeah, I figured it's a late game area. Oh, great. Thanks. We haven't found it yet. It's definitely late game. Oh, it fires in every direction. Nice. Going around like RE7 looking for stuff, that is terrifying. I'm just an old man, son. You can't handle me. I'm just an old man. Says the mold-infected gigantic dude running around with a fucking sledgehammer. Hello, Mr. Winters. My favorite part about Resident Evil 8, and this is spoiler free, is that when it was coming out, everyone is so busy lusting after the fucking vampire ladies that they don't even, no one was even like asking for spoilers about the real story. It's so great. That was one of the most genuine experiences ever, probably. Everyone's so busy focusing on the vampires, and they literally make up a good chunk of the game. It's like a good quarter of the game or something. But in fairness, it's not like, I don't know. Resident Evil 8 is a good game. And it's definitely one of the games, I really enjoyed playing it on the PS5, like, absolutely. It's always cool when I get to play games on the PS5. Not that there's some kind of shortage of it, but yeah, like, I don't know, it was a game, I enjoyed it, or it was a good game, sorry, I enjoyed it. Unlike these skeletons, who I give a 0 out of 10. Vari's quest. I don't even know if I've met this Vari. Maybe I have. Sorry, you, definitely on Saturday tell me all of this stuff, because I'm on autopilot today. I am literally just checking everything out. We unlocked the boss room, so let's go do that. In fact, that's it. You can see the dungeon is very short and sweet. There's not really a lot to it, so. Oh shit, he was the guy who called me maidenless? He's the asshole. Okay, I know who that is. Piece of shit. And then he's like, and then he leaves like a very taunting note. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna wait around all fucking day for you to figure this out. If you need to figure out where to go, try getting to Liurnia. Where is Liurnia? I don't know. That's your problem. And he leaves. What the fuck? This game is so stupid, man. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, I was too busy laughing. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to use a war cry. No, dude, what will I do? Shit. The Cemetery Shade. Oh, we already fought this. Oh my god, I two-shotted him. Luhuto the Headless. Fucking destroyed him. Two-shot. I almost one-shot. It's probably possible if my weapon was stronger. I got a one-shot at him. No, yeah, we're not doing farming. No, we're not doing farming yet. Farming will probably be at the very end of the game. If we can't kill Millennia, I will try to farm myself to some ridiculous amount of HP and some ridiculous amount of stats. But that's only if I'm unable to kill Millennia. Otherwise, I'm not going to try to farm too much because, you know, that won't be the point, right? Alright, so I think we've done everything here. There's apparently another warp spot somewhere around here. What is this? The Ailing Village outskirts. And we already did this down here. Okay. So south of the lookout tower. Or we could restat, use the Mimic Tier. Yeah, but I don't want to use Mimic Tier. I want to beat her on my own. Like every time I've heard anything about Mimic Tier, it's how easy it makes every fight in the fucking game. So like at that point, like if my Mimic is just gonna stand there, dodge everything, do everything for me, and the boss is gonna be too stupid to even look at me, then like what's the point? Like then there's no point in fighting the boss. Like I don't know. If I absolutely cannot beat Millennia, and I've spent like multiple streams trying to kill her, but like at that point she's not part of the story. She's optional, thankfully. So like I could just, I don't know, then what's the point, right? I don't know. To me the whole point is to beat her. And like yeah, Mimic Tier is in the game. Like yeah, obviously, you know, it's a perfectly valid strategy. But to me, it's like I wanna actually defeat her on my own. Like if I don't defeat her on my own, then what's the point? What the fuck is that? It scared the shit out of me. Bloodborne enemy. Yeah, if I just want to get it over and done with, then obviously I could just cheese it. But then I don't know. Then what? Like, what's the point? Wait, did I ever get this? Wait, I did. I think it's up top. But the thing that sucks about going up top here is you have to go around like this. So let's go around. Again, I'm not pressured. Once we get to Millennia, that's just gonna be the. Like I said, I'm totally fine with giving her a couple of attempts. And if I can't beat her in a couple of attempts, then I'm just gonna go beat the game. We're gonna see all the endings. So yeah. Like, I'll give Millennia a try before we try to beat the game. And then after that, like, if I spend, like, a stream and I can't beat her, then I'll just, you know, just so I don't get too salty and pissed, I'll just go beat the game. We'll get our endings, and then, like I said, I'll come back, and we'll reload, we'll re-download the save or whatever. Assuming you could still do it that way. It has 200% health, but 75% extra damage. That's great. Maybe chaos take the world. There you go. No reason to come here, really. Just wanted to get it. Maybe there is something here. I don't know. I guess we'll have to run down the quest lines. That'll probably be something I do as well. No, dude, you have no idea how funny that typo was. I'm sorry. It's so good. Okay. Let's see. We have that. Up. Wait, no. I thought it was on the map screen. Okay. Allegedly, what the fuck? There's a whole bunch of stuff. Wait. Yeah, okay. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. We already did that. We already did the jail. There is another one over here by the Waypoint Ruins, and a boss, apparently. Mad Pumpkinhead at the Waypoint Ruins, so we could do that. Okay, so there's nothing there. It's just another village afflicted by frenzy that you could wander into and just see. Where everyone is just, like, waiting for the end, waiting for chaos to burn everything to nothing. Because all the Elden Lords are so busy fighting amongst each other, like, they don't really care if there's anything left to rule over. I mean, to be fair, Radon is just completely mentally clocked out. Like, he's just fucked up. There's nothing really left in there. It's just a dude jumping around on his poor horse. And the horse is, like, strapped to him. So it has no choice. PvP madness was meta for a while. Souls game metas are really kind of interesting in that one regard. It'll always be something really stupid, too. I know that Dark Souls 2 gets a lot of flack for things like adaptability and shit. Fuck, can I interrupt this procession? Like, is there an item on this or some shit? No, not... Can I hit this guy, please? This is like a Dynasty Warriors mission. You think they're gonna give me the spin attack? Okay. I mean, we're looking at dudes giving us like 20 souls per kill. Like, that's nothing. Alright. Wait, you can open it. Wait, maybe you have to kill these guys. I like how he immediately stomps. Okay, now it's not moving. Maybe I can interact with it. There we go. I don't know why you can't open it when you're on it. That's really weird. A great axe. Okay, well, it's a little bit late for that. Gonna be like I stepped straight out of Fire Emblem. Okay. Oh yeah, one whack. Okay. Well, fortunately, this is pretty easy by now, so I don't have to worry too much about it. No. Got it. It's just a lily. You know what this particular area is reminding me of? Sonic Frontiers. I heard they released DLC for it. I never went back for it. It wasn't because I didn't like it. I just forgot, like, genuinely. Someone asked me about it, and I just didn't do it. So, that's my bad. Why didn't I buff? That's why. I hit him with a jump attack, that's half of his life bar. Alright.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here.
Nice head.
I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
I want to learn sorcery.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say
Sure.
your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yeah, we love witches.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Well, I mean, we might as well buy everything. So basically, this is where you're supposed to come if you want to learn sorcery, which obviously I did not do, so that didn't happen. Okay, cool.
Our art draws upon the powers embedded in glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality.
Yeah, it's that Jurassic Park shit.
While glintstone contains residual life, and thus the vitality of the stars. It should not be forgotten that glintstone sorcery is the study of the stars and the life,
And life from the stars, okay.
a fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
We already know the stars are alive, that's why we have the fallen star beast.
Your appetite for learning is impressive. You make me proud to have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Oh my god.
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole when it comes
Okay.
to magic. Infantile, without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
I probably have to reload the area. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Thank you. Very nice. Sit down. Let's see if she has anything new to say.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson? You wish to continue very well.
I have time aplenty. I'm not doing anything else anyway. All right. Let's I don't know. I don't know if we could actually free this other person. I forget where I even found them. I think it was like somewhere around here or something. So I guess we could just leave him. It's whatever. Okay. We definitely had to have grabbed the golden seed from here. We definitely grabbed the stuff over here, I think. What else is over here? We killed the dragon. That was a long time ago. We fought Patches. There's a Knight's Cavalry that appears here at nighttime. So let's change the time of day to night. Somehow I only ever end up traveling during the day, which is interesting. I totally have not been trying to set that up. Yeah, it's entirely possible maybe I missed the trigger for her quest, or maybe it's very specific. At this point, we've been to Rea Lucaria. We went there ages ago, so I don't know. If I missed it, it is what it is. There's not really much I could do about it. I guess you could argue, you could just say, yeah, I did too much. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is, you know, it's just part and parcel. I mean, think about how much time we spent back in the early days of this game, and even still we miss stuff around here, you know? Oh, sapling, sweet sapling of glorious gold, has your crystal teardrop ripened? Yeah, we already got it. Yeah, Knight's Cavalry is seriously really cool. It's just a shame that it seems like there's not really a ton of them. I think we've only fought, what, 3? Did we kill this one? Is that him? Obviously not. Where the fuck is he? Oh, I went the wrong way. He's back this way. The dismounter. There he is. There he is. Alright, well, I think I have to buff over here first. I think it's cool that they're wandering the overworld. That's kind of the thing I wanted for Arceus, where, like, one of the sisters would try to track you and maybe one of them would wander. I thought that would be kind of cool. Uh-oh. Oh! Game over! Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Game over. All he got was one tackle on me. That's really funny. Okay, I needed that laugh. That kind of woke me up a little bit. Holy shit, that's funny. Okay, so that's done. There's apparently two, not one. Alright, we went to the Third Church of America, because that's the last one before you enter Limgrave. There's also, no, we already got the Grace. Crystal Crimson Tier. Yeah, we already got this for sure. There's no reason for me to check that. The Artist Shack and the Mistwood Outskirts, which are basically back. I'm assuming that this is the shack, and then the outskirts are like right over here. So let's go grab those. I'm trying to beat the fire giant. You got fried. I got fried? What does that mean? At least killing a bunch of enemies like this is giving us a lot of runes that we could spend. Or just if we like encounter another vendor or something, we'll just be able to buy everything off of them. I don't have to wait and go off and grab items and stuff. So that's fine. Yeah, it's crazy how much there is in Limgrave. It's a shame. It feels like the other areas are a lot smaller after Liurnia. It feels like the first two areas are really big, and then the other areas are a little bit smaller. Obviously, Lanedell is meant to be more like a traditional big city area, like Anor Londo and all that. Drangleic Castle and stuff. Game over. That's actually a really good sound clip to put on the soundboard. The Smash Brothers. Continue? Okay. Alright. Homing Instinct. I feel like we've been there. Alright. That should be it. Yeah, game over, yeah. I don't know, it's too happy. It's too happy. Game over, yeah! It has like the guitar riff. Let's see. The High Road Cave site is like over here somewhere. See if we could find that. I know that's like a classic one. That's like a classic sound effect. Game over, yeah! I don't think it's up here. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's down there. Right? unless it's up top over here somewhere. But I feel like, oh shit, I did not want to dash forward. That would have been really bad if I didn't get caught. I feel like it's down. You know, I wonder why Resident Evil never had the announcer guy voice, "You are dead." Wonder why that never happened. Alright, never mind. Has it always been the same dude saying Resident Evil as well? Probably not. They probably changed it. Like, that to me is iconic. Like, see, whereas Resident Evil definitely has that performance aspect to it, I actually like that Silent Hill. You boot up a Silent Hill game, there's like almost very little dialogue. No one is talking. You know, there's no, like, Silent Hill has really good sound effects. I don't know how to describe it, but something about just the way the sound effects sound in that game is really nice. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, Resident Evil 0 definitely has a different one. Yeah, you're right about that. I don't know, there's something about the Silent Hill sound effects that's like... It's like 2000s nostalgia. Like, how do you even explain that? Okay, can I jump into this and not die on the way down? Yes, okay, thank you. Ow. How about James Wood saying game, set, match? I don't think I've ever heard that. There you go. There's a lot of good sound effects for a lot of different games. I know, like, Fire Emblem has some good ones. Like, I'm telling you, even just the sound effects can get you in the mood for a game. There's just something... Silent Hill is truly, like, this magical franchise that just, unfortunately, like, it just doesn't exist. It sucks. That's why, like, as much as I know I'm not gonna like the Silent Hill 2 remake, I think they're way on the nose. Silent Hill is, like, 2 is literally a game about subtle messaging. So putting reap what you sow on a fucking wall is literally the most immersion-breaking thing I've ever seen. But, like, I don't know, like, we don't really get a lot of Silent Hill games anymore. So, like, I'm almost kind of forced to like it a little bit. And, like, look, I actually liked Homecoming when it was new. I know back in the 2000s, people were really hard on stuff. Because, let's be fair, most of the games that they liked from these series weren't that old. But now that these games are, like, comfortably 20-plus years old, I really have to say to myself, like, well, I mean, it's been 20 years. Since 2008, we've gotten, what, 3 Silent Hill games? Maybe? Oh, that could have been bad. You saw how much... I lost half my life bar. Excellent. So I don't know. Like, I guess I can't be as mean or as picky anymore. Because nowadays, they just don't make this shit. Would you believe that Sony execs are now like, well, we don't have a ton of IPs to make games off of after Concord flopped? Do you understand how fucking angry that makes me? Like, seriously, do you understand how fucking stupid that statement is? From a guy who has a business degree and works at Sony? You really think you have 0 IPs to work with, brother? You have more IPs than Nintendo. Why won't you just bring back some of the old shit? Killzone, Infamous, Jak and Daxter, Sly, Ratchet and Clank. Well, they keep Ratchet and Clank. That's the only one they kept. Like, what the fuck? Then people wonder why I'm fucking mean to these dudes. Like, what is wrong with you? Imagine all the IPs these fuckers have that other companies would kill for. Xbox would kill to have as many IPs as Sony. And all they could do is sit here and just fucking complain about how, no, we only have 2 IPs, Last of Us and Ratchet and Clank and Uncharted. Like, bro, remember when the PS3 came out and they were pumping out non-stop collections and shit? It just makes me very frustrated because I know it doesn't have to be this way. It's fucking annoying. It really is. Oh shit, hello. Kind of scared me a little bit. Alright, obviously we cannot drop off. This is deep, deep water, I'm assuming. Most of them aren't Sony IPs. Some of them are. Which one of those aren't Sony IPs anymore? Am I supposed to jump to this? This feels wrong. That's funny. That's fucking funny. Most of the Sony mascots weren't legit Sony mascots. They were only Sony because Nintendo wasn't taking them. Yeah, because they wanted to stick with the fucking with the cartridge. I mean, whatever. Ultimately, they become as recognizable as they are because they were on the PS2 and the PS1. Like, what the fuck? Like, why did you let Crash go? What fucking genius at Sony was like, yeah, we don't need Crash. Sell it to Activision. What fucking idiot told them to do that? Seriously, what was the big five-head keikaku to sell Crash Bandicoot and to no longer have it be a Sony exclusive? What was the big keikaku to sell Spyro? Like, yes, I understand that most of these games are platformers, but even, like, what about Infamous? What about fucking Killzone? What about all these other things that I definitely need to play someday? Why didn't they bring any of that back? It wasn't owned by Sony? Really? Crash was never owned by... Oh, it was owned by Universal. He's right. It was owned by Universal. Oh my god. That is true. Still, I feel like they threw that one away. I don't know how else to describe it. And then I think they were bought out or by Vivendi or something. I don't know, man. Like, look, they have IPs to work with. They could bring back stuff that they know people would like and would play. Obviously, nobody was gonna fucking like or play Concord, so what was the point of it then? Like, actually, like, why would you even make a game like that? Wait, where the hell do I go from here? Seriously. Most people didn't even know Concord was out. So the funny part is that now people are intentionally killing themselves in Concord so they could try to get the platinum before the game disappears forever. And already, if you're a collector, Concord has skyrocketed in price, which I think is absolutely hilarious. It's going to be a legitimately unplayable game. I refuse to pay money for something I used to get for free. I don't disagree. I don't pay for PlayStation Plus. I hate these things. I'm not fighting this. That's why I don't own PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now and all this other shit. It's like, brother, just... I don't know, man. You put this shit in the PS5, make it backwards compatible. You didn't put it in just for shits and giggles, so bring it back. There was a rumor that they were going to bring back PS3... they were going to bring it back, the PS3 compatibility. There was a rumor they were because of low sales of the PS5. So, when they're desperate, they will give you what you want. And if that doesn't make you hate these people, I don't know what will. Instead of just giving it because they know it'll entice people and it'll attract customers, they probably just say, well, we're doing alright so far, we don't need to do anything extra. And then we could just charge extra for it. It just sucks. You know? Like, I don't know. It just sucks. This is the most in-depth dungeon I think I've done in this part of the game. Seriously. So hopefully I one-shot the boss. Well, I mean, of course I'm going to one-shot. Unless there's like a way to fall through the floor or something. I think I'll be fine. Which would be absolutely hilarious. See, like, I do agree. If there's... Oh, fuck. What the hell is this thing? Anyway. See, I do think that they definitely should sell these games at least digitally, because that way, if you don't own the game, like, I don't like to use my discs anymore because they're old. Like, I don't want to. You said it like 7 is the anyway stream. Okay, let's see. There's allegedly one out here, the Divine Tower of Limgrave. I don't know how to get out there. There must be some way to do it. Don't think I'm going to figure that out now. Let's look for Sacred Tears first. Yeah, there's nothing in the starting area at all. There's literally nothing. There's just the Grafted Scion. There's no bonus items. Oh, maybe there are, but I intentionally stripped the map down. There's apparently a boss down here, like right off the bat, as soon as you get into Liurnia. But like, I don't mind them selling these games again. But like, I do like the physical editions. I think that that's really nice. It's really fun. Of course, because we're talking about money here, you know, they're absolutely not going to give you what you want. They're 100% going to give you some slop and then get mad at you when you don't buy it. Which is like my favorite thing that happens on the internet now, is people will be like, yeah, this is made for us. Fuck you guys. And then it'll bomb and it'll not sell and then it'll just disappear and they'll be mad that people didn't buy it. It's like, well, make up your mind. Do you want people to buy it, the people you hate to buy it, or not? So when you run that gambit, like the Minecraft movie, Kotaku wrote an article, which could mean anything or it could mean nothing at the same time, where it's like, this movie isn't made for these people. Like, okay, well, how is that working so far? So, and a lot of these PS2 games are stupidly rare for no fucking reason as well, just because they had low print. So, like, for example, I bought Hallowed Ground, that's not the name of the game. I bought Haunting Ground for, like, $300. And then I bought, what's the other one? What's the other fucking game? I'm blanking. Rule of Rose. I bought Rule of Rose for $700 and some. Just so I could have the most epic gamer collection. And someday when my son inherits it, he'll be like, wow, Dad was a pimp. And then I could die happy. Oh, woo-hoo. Rule of Rose is absolutely garbage. Hey, I don't even know if the game is good or not. I just know it's rare. Why not? Fuck it. Give it the same treatment as the all those amiibo I bought with fucking COVID bucks. Why the fuck not? That was a great time. That was a fucking great time I had. Seriously. And I even joked with my friends. I was like, you know, now that I've spent $700 on Rule of Rose, I'm ready for them to announce Rule of Rose HD Boogaloo Edition in about a year or two. Like, will I be angry? Not really. Owning a severe piece of gaming history is always a good part, always a good time. That's one of the few perks of having been a GameCube boy, because a lot of those GameCube games are really hard to find and are really rare. How did I miss? What the fuck? Okay. You know what game is a time portal to the old times? Obscure 1 and 2? Yeah, oh yeah, those are definitely really... So if you don't know what Obscure is, holy fuck, that is such an outdated, like, just out of nowhere fucking survival horror game from, like, I don't even know what year. It's probably like 2003 and 2006 or some shit. Honestly, liking those games is like liking Siren. Like the original Siren. Remember they had that PS3 Siren? Oh shit, this is one of the big ones. There you go. Like, that's how old and like ancient some of these games are. Like, they were PS2 games that were, or PS3, like, early PS3 games. Wow, listen, I'm trying to improve my collection. Obviously, some of these games are stupidly expensive. But, like, I think over the last year, I've pretty much acquired a good chunk of games. I've gotten back a lot of games I used to own, which is kind of cool. Because I sold a lot of fucking games, man. I regretted that for years. I was like, yep, here's my beautiful, pristine copy of insert game here. You know, let me just sell it. I want to buy this other game. Probably some shitty game I don't even remember fucking playing. So yeah, I'm very much salted by that. Because there was probably almost 0 games worth selling older games for at all. Whether they were GameCube or whatever. It was absolutely not worth it for most of them. And that's why I try to tell people, like I always say, unless you absolutely need the fucking money, just don't sell it. And I've told people I know, like, if you need money, I will just pay you for your games. Like, if you want to mail them to me, I will pay, you know, just show me the receipt, and I will pay for it. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's not something ridiculously crazy expensive. Like, I don't know, like, some of them, like, some of my friends have, like, N64s and shit. And I'm like, yo, if you ever want to make a pretty penny, like, I'll just fucking buy that from you for dirt cheap. Like, I don't care. Super offensive now, but hilarious. I mean, yeah, obviously. It's like watching Austin Powers. Imagine watching Austin Powers. Oh, shit. Alright. I got poisoned. That was the only thing that went wrong in that fight, was I got poisoned at the end. The winged sword insignia. Okay. Certain things just don't translate outside of the 2000s. But that's why I like the 2000s so much. It's such a unique time period where, like, anything flew. Because it was just a bunch of people just fucking around, just throwing anything at a wall and seeing what would work and seeing what stuck. And honestly, you have to respect that era because it was just so unique. And there's not really a lot of eras like that anymore. It was just such a unique period of time. You could do almost anything in that era, and it was good. And that's why so many series today exist, because they fucked around in the 2000s and they figured it out. Think about all the big franchises that are out today. I guarantee you they have their start in the 2000s. 100%. And if not guaranteed, it's definitely a really higher than normal. Or either that, if it's not Nintendo. Okay, thank you. I don't think I could get to this. Okay. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? You don't. It's a trap. Alright, it's another jail. Wait, did I sit down? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. Good. Going postal? Aren't they just called postal? Fuck. You didn't even get to attack. It's actually interesting how the AI plays when it has to be on the defensive. Like, you're basically watching it in real time. Very nice. Flame of the Fell God. To be fair, a lot of people got away with horrendous shit during the 80s and 90s. Some actors and writers, we deleted these. Oh, absolutely. No, I'm not saying that, like, everything was golden. Like, if you were a dick, like, sure, that you're a dick. Especially, like, the Weinsteins got away with a lot of shit. It's actually kind of insane to see how many, like, movie directors and stuff got away with all kinds of weirdo stuff and illegal stuff. But it was Hollywood, so it was okay. What is that noise? That's a very suspicious noise, and I'm losing stamina, which means I'm under attack. Okay. I don't even think there's anything up here. Okay, whatever. Looking weirdo. I'm just saying that from a creative standpoint, some of the stuff that was done back then was just insanely good. It's really unfortunate. It's unfortunate that all these people with all this talent are just getting snubbed all the time, and they can't write, they can't do the things they want to do. You have all these visionaries, these great voice actors, these great people who know how to make a game, or they know how to act, or they know how to do all kinds of stuff, and instead of giving them tons of roles and tons of creative freedoms and liberties, instead we get a bunch of assholes pumping out stuff for the modern audience that doesn't even fucking exist. And like, I know that that's like the hot talking point of today and just like the last week or so, but like, you really have to wonder, like, if they didn't close down Japan Studio, what kind of games could we have gotten, you know, on the PS5, on the PS4? What kind of stuff would exist if Concord never existed? Because Concord effectively, literally, just could have never existed and nothing would have happened. You know, how many games did people shit on back in the day for not being imaginative, or not being amazing, or not being one thing or another? But at least they were games, right? Like, by today's standards, is Devil May Cry 2013 still as bad? I mean, I guess, because they made a better Devil May Cry. But, like, is Silent Hill Homecoming still as bad as it was back then? I mean, yeah, the combat wasn't great. But, like, I don't know. Like, would I be as hard on it today as like, some other things? Probably not. I mean, like, because now we just don't get Silent Hill games. This guy die? I forget where he was. Yeah, I don't know how to get up here. Okay. Let's lose this dude. Fuck. Alright, let's teleport to the Boiled Prawn Shack. There is a boss called the Deathbird. Only spawns at night. So we have to change the time of day to night. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not playing for much. We only have 30 more minutes. I listened to a podcast recently that explained why we think the PS2 days and PS1 days were amazing, but in fact we were just very selective. We trimmed the fat a lot. Absolutely, there's tons of shovelware and tons of bloatware on the PS2 and the Wii and stuff. But like, the problem with that, I don't even know if I would say it's a problem per se. What just sucks about it is like now I just felt like they tried more. I just felt like they were just more in tune with what people wanted, and they just were willing to give people what they wanted. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, yeah, not every game was fucking great or amazing or god tier. Where is it, actually? Oh, that is terrifying, but we just fought one of these, right? We just found one earlier. Oh, this is a great camera angle. Okay, this is gonna be one of those bosses. Bro. Oops. He puts it right in my face. Look at this. What the fuck? I know it's the way that he moves. It's just really annoying to like try to figure out. Anyway. That would definitely have been terrifying if I had encountered it normally. Red feathered branch sword. Okay. Okay, so we killed the death bird. Let's see if we could find some level ups. Right? So there are a few sacred tears. Oh, my nose. We have one sacred tear over here, which I don't think I got right here. How did I miss this then? And the limited access to the game where we couldn't even get our hands on legit 1 out of 10 games. The only way to find it was just word of mouth or box art bamboozle. Yeah, like a lot of games will have really cool box art back then. And like, you know, you would buy it and then the game was dog shit. No, Raiden's right. Like a lot of times, there's a lot of shovelware that just existed. But that's the thing though, sometimes you find a diamond in the rough. Like that's how I found Time Splitters. Even in the 360 era, that's how I found Sleeping Dogs. I was almost not going to buy Sleeping Dogs. I went to GameStop and I was like, oh yeah, I heard this thing came out the same day. And I was thinking to myself like, damn, should I just buy it? Like I have the $60. Like why don't I just buy Sleeping Dogs? And then I bought Sleeping Dogs and it was one of my favorite playthroughs I think I've ever done. Like genuinely, the game is really awesome. It's such a unique twist on the GTA open world formula. I was absolutely almost not going to buy it. I went there for Darksiders 2 and I came out, I was like, you know what? This will be good for the channel. We'll have 2 different games. So, ironically, like, if I didn't have a channel, I probably wouldn't have played Sleeping Dogs. There's a big mama one. Okay, that's going to be terrifying. But that's what everyone's here to see, so. I like to give the people what they want. Do we have... They don't show you where you found seeds. We might actually have to, like, start running into places where there might be seeds. Let's go up here. I think we... Okay, if it's marked on the map, we've already been there. I don't know about here. I don't know how to get to here. I guess we have to ride all the way around. These are all sacred tears. There's apparently a bunch of golden seeds as well. We definitely missed some bosses earlier in the capital outskirts. I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I think the primary thing to do is definitely to get as many upgrades to the flask as possible. Devin, do you play a lot of Souls games, or is this just the one Souls game that you've really played? Not one shots. Okay, that's not great. Am I doing the right thing? I think I have to kill these guys because they're not going to let me open the map. Dude, he's not chasing me, please. Okay. Yeah, we could drop. Played a bit of 1, 2, and Bloodborne, but for some reason this game ticked my brain in a special way to finish it. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were, like, really knowledgeable about Dark Souls 3. Maybe next year we play Dark Souls 3 and then Sekiro. I'm probably going to be burnt out by the time I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm going to need a break. CB's at the bottom of Stormvale and one in Noxtella. Yeah, there's one in Noxtella. I remember that, but I don't know how to get to it. Let's see if we could get to the bottom of Stormvale, which is going to be interesting. I don't even know. I haven't been back to Stormvale since the beginning of the game. Maybe there's like a new way down, or maybe there just is a way down and I just didn't find it. The Black Knife Assassin. Ah! Oh my god, we both whiffed. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyway. We both missed all our attacks. Black knife. What the fuck? I somehow found an elevator. This is not what I wanted at all. I'm actually in the wrong building. Oops. This leads to something else, allegedly. Sekiro has no build freedom. That's why it was less interesting. That's how I felt about Bloodborne. Okay. This is a tomb. Alright, well, we'll come do this in just a second. Let's go get the other thing. I went to the wrong grave. The Anyway stream. Uh-oh. Dead. Game over. Lightning, Great Bolt, Gravel... Oh, okay, it's Sacred Tear. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's go back. What the fuck? Hi. That was more terrifying than anything we've seen so far besides the Death Bird. Bloodborne has a lot more, but Sekiro is really just get good at parrying or die. Yeah, but that's why I think it'll be interesting. But I do like the build freedom. Obviously, like, I picked a warrior build again. But, whatever. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd actually finished that Dark Souls 2 run I was doing, where I was building a sorcerer. I got 20 parts in, which, I mean, by today's standards is what, like 15 minutes apart, 20 minutes apart? So I only got a couple hours in, and I stopped. I never played it again. And that was all pre-patch. That was all pre-patch Dark Souls 2. Nowadays, you play Dark Souls 2, they've nerfed all the magic in that game. You literally do not get nearly as many lightning bolts or spells when you level up, or when you equip them in that game. You run past everything straight to it. Yeah, but that's the one thing I couldn't figure out is how do I get up on that ledge? What do we have? Plus 11? I did not mean to do that. Crimson Seed Talisman. Boost HP. What? No, this is not going to be worth it, though. Yeah, no, I don't think that's actually really worth it. Right? Because we almost have full heal. Yeah, that's not really worth it. That would have been worth it if I found it earlier. Shadow bathes in light and knows weakness. Maybe earlier that would have been good. Scholar of the First Sin is a good Dark Souls 2 remix. The only nerf miracles. Lightning Spear ruined the game before the patch. I thought it was fun as fuck. I thought it was cool to be Zeus and throw lightning bolts at people. But obviously it was stupidly broken. I'm not going to pretend like it wasn't broken. But also Dark Souls 2 is like the least loved game in the original trilogy. So I kind of feel like it's okay, in my opinion. It's like, whatever, who gives a shit? Oh my god, it's this dude. Okay, I killed him. Obviously, this is a much lower level variant of him. Unless you suffer with this one. Remember when you fought the two naked guys in the night in the church? In Dark Souls 2? Or two naked guys and a guy in the church. 2 naked guys. In this game? No, I don't... You know how many churches are in this game in the first place? There's no way I'm remembering that. It's been way too long. Okay. There you go. Bring him over here. Oh, where I couldn't reach the seed? 2 naked guys and the knight in the church. Now I'm just playing Alan Wake. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, I gotta go back to that. I'll do that for next thing after this. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at maybe I should do Noxtella. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. There you go. Come on, stupid. Oh, the light! Oh, he breaks his poise. Okay, well, that's it. The light, it burns! Like the lava in Metroid. I remember you fighting them. Man, it definitely happened. I mean, obviously, if it was Noxtella, it was only yesterday, but when I tell you I was clocked out yesterday, I was clocked out. So, there was no lies in that. I was tired. I don't know, maybe just middle of the week, I'm just tired. That's just how I'm gonna be. I did work out a little bit today, which was nice, but I knew it was gonna break the way it was bending, so that's why I wanted to do that. That did scare the fuck out of me. I literally just have to wait here like an asshole until he shows up. Got that straight Alan Wake energy. Remember Knights of... Yeah, he means Knights of the Old Republic, yeah. Knights of the Old Republic. Gundam Otaku and I were talking about doing that. Talking about doing a playthrough of it. But I told him, like, there's other games I want to finish. Like, we keep starting games and I want to finish them. So, like, I want to finish Cabela. I want to finish a couple other things. It's just that some weeks we just don't get to record. Like, either I'm tired or he's tired or something. KOTOR would be an endeavor. Fuck. I did it again. Look at the launch, man. You don't get the fuck off me, dude. I can't get it. I can't land on this. KOTOR is LP Kryptonite. Oh, that's great. That's good to know. But yeah, Gundam Otaku and I have talked about, like, all the games we want to play. He said he would join me for, like, Yakuza. He said he would join me for Star Wars. Like, basically anything Star Wars, he's probably going to join me on. When Fallen Survivor came out, I even told him, like, look, I'm going to give you, like, a few days head start, so that way you're not getting spoiled and we can just shoot the shit and talk about it. And that was honestly, I tell him like once a week. I'm like, or maybe once a month. I'm like, you know, that was like one of the best playthroughs I've done in years, right? Like that was seriously some of the best work I've done. Good times, really good times. Somehow I get the feeling this is too loud, maybe just a little bit, because I'm not swallowing the fucking microphone, so the recording is going to be all fucked up. This might be one of the funniest segments. Dude, the platforming was stupidly good last time. Falling down the fucking thing. Boost physical damage. Greatly boost physical damage. Forget, that's probably not that great. All the bosses that are left, they're going to do so much damage. That's not even going to mean anything. It's just going to be a waste of a fucking talisman slot. Like, you got to start thinking with portals, you know? Which I never played Portal 2. I keep saying that like a couple times a year. I'm like, I never played Portal 2. I played Portal 1. I know that Portal 2 was like the meme game where they have a fucking potato attached to the thing, but I never played Portal 2. By that point, I was like, I just wasn't into it. I wasn't really that into Portal in the first place. Like, Portal, there's nothing wrong with Portal. It's not bad, but it wasn't like my type of game. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like it that much. I thought it was like a cool puzzle game. I'm sure that, like, if there was a modding scene for Portal, it would probably be really good. Because they could probably come up with, like, some really crazy level designs and shit. Excellent. But it just wasn't my kind of game. But, like, you know, it was a game I did play a lot when it was new. And I did, like, kind of half speedrun it, I guess. Not, like, an official one, but I could beat it pretty quickly. Which is good enough for me. And I just never really went back to it. Okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, we've seen these guys before. Yeah, we've seen these guys. That's not new we haven't seen before. Well, we're going to be able to level up soon. We probably have enough just from killing normal enemies, so... Hey, it worked out. Oh my god. This is pretty bad. Okay, you do not take damage if you're already in a grapple. That's good to know. Anything here? I don't think so. It's like when you get grappled in Resident Evil. Except you can't shake them off. Is this bait? No, fuck you. I still have to kill that one in the sewers. I don't know. I don't even know how to get back there. That's the crazy part. It's such a complicated map. I don't even know how to get back there. You would legit need a guide for that. I put Jedi Survivor up there with... Wait, where's the light? There's literally no light here. I put Jedi Survivor up there with Dead Space 3. Well, you know what? I'm glad people like the Dead Space 3 playthrough. I mean, that's not a secret to me. At the time, that was like one of the few playthroughs people really liked that I did. People really like the Dead Space play. Oh, he's actually coming. Oops. Come down, thank you. Locked by some contraption. Yeah, it's not some secret to me that people like the Dead Space 3 playthrough. And you know what? Like, back in the day, I don't know, 2013 was just a really good year for making content. I think that was actually the year I got partnered. That's how much I played Dead Space 3 when it was new. I was legit playing it, like, I was playing a whole bunch of games. I think, was it that year I got partnered with TGN? It's been a long time, I can't even remember. Alright, there we go, now it's open. And I was partnered from like 2013 all the way to like 2018 or some shit. I forget the exact years I was partnered because it's been a long while. That was really close. And it sucks. I lost it because of shit completely out of my control. You know, whether you think, well, regardless of how you feel about it, I didn't lose my partner program because of anything I did. YouTube just changed it because of fucking Elsagate. And Japanese forest adventures. It was a really bad year for YouTube. It sucks. I still have the picture from the last day of me being partnered. I took a picture of the, at the time, how the channel thing was laid out. Just so I could always remember what it looked like. Because I figured I was never going to get partnered again. And I kind of wasn't wrong. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, I was expecting something. Oh, I keep... Dude, I never remember to do that. Can't we just trade hits? No, because you get hit stunned. He doesn't get hit stunned, of course. Alright, anyway. I said it again. Devin's gonna hate me, man. How much do we get? Oh, yeah, we could level up. We're really close. Absolutely. Yeah, I tried to do Resident Evil 5. I never got around to it. I wanted to do it. I could do it now. It's been a long time since I played it, though. Like, that was a game I played a shit ton when it first came out. And then I played it, like, up until, like, what year of high school? Like, fucking junior year, maybe? And then by junior year, I was more into COD and stuff, and I was more into doing playthroughs, so I didn't really play stuff like that as often. And then, I played it when it got re-released in 2016. And then after that, I played it, I got near the platinum, and I never got the platinum for Resident Evil 5. Because I said to myself, if I can't beat 1-1, I'm just not gonna bother. Like, what's the point? You get downed in one fucking hit. So, like, I just stopped having fun. I was like, yeah, I don't really care anymore then. And I know that's kind of a fucking cutout, a cop-out, but, like, I genuinely wasn't having fun, so I was like, why the fuck am I gonna torture myself with all this? Like, am I just, like, I don't know. It just ceased to be fun to me. Okay, what do we have? I think we just level up, probably call it. I know this wasn't the longest stream, but, you know, Thursday streams are always a little bit short. So we will probably play this on... Wait, hold on. Now that I have this open, might as well take a look. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of bonfires up here. So I wasn't wrong. There really aren't any bonfires. They have this, though. The Road of Iniquity side path, which I guess we could go grab real quick. And then we need to find the last golden seeds, which I don't know which ones I have or have not grabbed. Do you need to find all of them? Or, like Devin, do you need to find all of them? Or how does that work? Space Marine 2 looks good. I wish I was into Warhammer. Sadly, I'm not. Yep, no problem, Mash. Do you need to find all the golden seeds, or is there like a maximum that you need to find? You can only have 14 flasks. What, I have 12? So that means there's what? How many seeds do I have now? 2. So I need 3, and then I need 8 more seeds, basically. And then that's it. I can't get any more flasks. I wonder why they picked the number 14. Oh, is this a fatal fall? Oh my god, let me just go around. I don't feel like dying and having to come back. You can find many extras? Okay. Well, right now I don't have enough, so... Next time around, I guess what we do is we keep looking for seeds and tiers. Okay. How much do I need? Let's see. Maybe I just keep leveling up strength then. Because we have everything at like a decent level. Maybe I just keep pumping strength. I need 2,200. Because I'm a little... I can't add 100, so... Okay. I said 2,000, so we pop one of these. We pop one of these. And then we need... Did I say 2,200? Yeah, so we use this. Is that enough, or did I fuck up? Did I say 2 of them, or 200? No, that's good enough. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I say we just keep bumping strength. Fuck it. I'm gonna bump strength until it's like 55. I don't know. I guess I bumped strength to 55. If we could remove that talisman thing, then I guess that's probably for the best, but yeah. Start pumping vigor. Okay, so basically, endurance is pretty good, although obviously there's always more room for improvement. Like, I'm sure we'll be able to get another, like, maybe 20 levels, and that should be more than enough for us to boost 5 more levels of vigor, 9 more levels of strength, and then whatever else we need to, like, dip and dabble around. Maybe I put a few more points into mind so I could do stuff. Let's... Actually, I lied. Before we quit, let's go back to Noxtelia because, was it this one? Yeah. Let's go back to Noxtelia. 60 is apparently the actual cap. Like, beyond that, I don't know, like, what calculations they did to figure it out, but apparently beyond that, it's, like, absolutely a waste. Like, it's better off being put in another stat. Alright, so let's go back here. Oh, I forgot that I can't just run by everything now. Oh my god, he body blocked the shit out of me. Alright, the 2 naked dudes and the knight. I don't really remember this. Oh, that was inside. Oh, no, that's the last thing, right? Yeah. Okay, that's the last room. Gotcha. So wait, maybe... yeah, the solution's inside the church. It's not outside the church. I have to wait for this thing. Yeah, joke's on you, fucker. I'm balling. Oh, shit, you get larval tears. Okay, so that's how you farm them. 40 is the minimum, but 60 is what people consider to be good bulk. Well, I guess we gotta get like another 20 levels, so we're gonna have to fight every boss, basically. Every single boss. We're gonna try to hit up. Probably more than enough bosses to pull it off, too, so... So I'd like to get like 60 vigor and 60 strength. That's probably what I would want. And then, like, whatever is left over, we just put into endurance. And just say, fuck it. Obviously, that's a tall order at this point, since it's almost 100,000 just to level up. This is probably the most you level up in a Souls game to begin with. Most Souls games, I don't think you go this high. Oh, fuck. Final boss gives 1 fucking million? Well, yeah, but at that point, it's too late. I've already beaten the game. I mean, obviously, it's better than nothing, but... What? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm being trolled right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, now I was having fun. I forgot that this game is not fun. I don't know how you missed. I don't know how we both missed each other. Okay, whatever. Silly me, I was enjoying life, and I didn't even see this door here before. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm over here, like, wasting tons of time yesterday. Like, how the fuck do I get down there and not die? There's a random open wall, or a door, rather, that you just are supposed to interact with. I was never gonna find this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, what the fuck? It was so simple, too. Look how beautiful that effect is, by the way, when you go down like that. That's really cool. Thank you. Because I was doing crazy shit like falling off. Like, what? Yeah, it was not going to work out. It was never going to work. Alright. What was the other thing we said? Stormvale? There's a way to get to the bottom of Stormvale? How the fuck do you do that? Let me look. I'm going to use the map. Let's see if we could... Oh my god, I scrolled up. Hilarious. I have one on the underside of my knee. It's the rough size of a ball bearing. Oh, that's terrible. That is gross. It's not your fault. Just ridiculous. Found in a phantom tree. It's outside the cellar where you meet Nefali. We definitely have that. Obtained by defeating a lesser ulcerated tree spirit in the underground area. This can be accessed via a hidden path above the door of the room with some living jar enemies, or making a damaging drop outside the lift side chamber site of grace. Okay. So either we find a hidden path or we drop off of something. Like we drop down here. I don't think you drop down there. I'm just saying. What the fuck? Making a damaging drop outside? Over here? Oh, shit. Well, that's a damaging drop. I mean, maybe they're not wrong. Here we go. I guess that would count. That would quantify. And knowing this game, this one will be really weak. It'll be really easy to kill this one. Unless I get bodied somehow. Like, I get completely fucking curb stomped. Oh my god. Rancor call. Alright, this is probably it. Let's buff. We'll buff here. What the fuck? Okay, game. He hasn't even turned to look at me. Dude, imagine trying to kill this thing earlier in the game. Seriously. Oh, there you go. Stone sword key. Throwing dagger. I found this on accident. Yeah, I would have never found this. Is this supposed to be a face? Like, what am I looking at here? The Prince of Death's pustule. What the fuck? This is terrifying. How do you even get out of here? Here we go. There's a ladder. It sucked. Yeah, that's usually how it is. This is a blood stain? Wait, what? Wait, I'm not online. How could there be a blood stain? What the fuck? What? I'm terrified. What the fuck happened to him? What happened to him? Did it burst out his chest like a fucking xenomorph? The death blight. I have no idea what's going on. I'm getting out of here. This world is filled with all kinds of crazy and stupid shit. You got chest burster. Oh, my heart. That was Rogier? Oh, shit. Okay, that's great. So there's a couple things we need to do. I probably should almost make a list of these, but whatever. We need to find the remaining death root so we could give it to Garank. We need to find the remaining Dung Eater bed curses. We need to do or finish leveling up all the healing items or whatever. Can we open this? Alright. Is there anything else we could grab really quickly? Because I just don't remember what I have and have not grabbed. That's the only thing. Like, it's been a long while. Here's another one. Sacred Tear at the Church of the Plague. That's way over here. I don't know if I have it. No, I guess I have it already. If I've already been there. There's apparently a golden seed by this, but I'm assuming we already have that. There's another golden seed up the path over there. Optional dragon boss. We already killed that. There's a Knight's Cavalry over there by up here. We never actually went around this bridge and around. There's another cave down here as well. Okay, so we have to... There's a whole bunch of bonfires along this way, along with bosses. There's a way to get inside this. There's a Godskin Apostle over here we never fought. I never figured out how to get into it. You have to platform along the outer edge of the tower. So there is a way to do it that was the correct way. I just never figured it out. There is another... We have to... Okay, so we have to do a complete Caelid Revisited. Because there's a lot of stuff in Caelid we never found. What's this? Oh, hold on. Let's do one more thing before I fucking split. If we go all the way down here. What the fuck? Stranded Graveyard. First step. There's a couple of coasts that I definitely... Or there's a couple of things. How do you get to... Did we ever do the Stranded Graveyard? They're in Lanedale. There's one in Volcano Manor near the portal that takes you to Rykard, past a fog wall that needs in the rest are in the Hallig. Okay, so you can't even do most of them. The rest are in the Hallig tree. Oh, great. Well, I'm just blowing through these keys. Did we ever do this dungeon at all? Oh my fucking god, dude. I forget these games are not for fun. Okay. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Oh shit. I pay whatever Fresh Soul had this as their first FromSoft and wanted to explore this thing first. Yeah, if they got a random key and they're like, oh, I want to see what's in there. Yeah, I'm new to FromSoft games, guys. I'm ready to have fun. It's like day one. Welcome to day one of a FromSoft game. Fun? We don't use the F word here. We're like Naughty Dog. Fun? We don't make fun games. We make edgy games that nobody wants. We make infinite meme fuel games. Okay, very nice. Is this a trap? I don't know wherever this thing is supposed to be, something's supposed to run down here, and it isn't, and that's what's scaring me more than anything else. Hi, guys. Told you. Oh, fuck. There's nowhere to go. Okay, well that was pretty bad, but I'm good. Alright, we just have to fight a third ulcerated tree spirit. And if we could do that, then the stream's over and I could go to sleep. Alright, put this away, boom, yell, enter. I forget that's an explosion. I keep thinking it's just a buff. I don't even know why. Alright, well obviously this is meant to be easy, so we're done. Very nice. Banished Knight Oleg. Okay. Alright. We did accomplish a lot, right? So if there's only 14 flasks you can get in the game, we just have to get 5 more golden seeds, of which I'm sure that there's more than enough of them to begin with. There you go. So we only have to find 5 more. Let's see. Hold on. Flasks. Yeah, we have to find 5 more 5 more golden seeds. What's the highest sacred tier level? Is it like 10? Well, what am I at? 11? Is it like 15 maybe? It's got to be something pretty low because it's still 1 per. But yeah, 10 extra seeds. That kind of sucks then that you can't use all the seeds in the game. But I guess then, I don't know. I guess they figured that the balancing is better when it's only 14. I don't know. Fringe Folk Heroes Grave, Stranded Graveyard. Can we still do the Stranded Graveyard? How does it even work? The Cave of Knowledge lies below. Take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war in your warrior's blood. Nice. Oh my god. Use item, switch item. Resting against a site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. Will also refill your flasks. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find sites of grace by going where the light converges. You know what? I think it's only fitting that we stop here then. Is this an actual site of grace? Yeah, it is. The Cave of Knowledge. Alright, well, we'll stop here then. So, as Devin said, we'll play it by ear. On Saturday, if I get the all clear, we could start very early, right? We could start something like 5 or something in the afternoon. That way we could play for like another 5 or so hours. We'll have plenty of time to, you know, make up and you know, collect all the last couple of things. Only thing I'm gonna have to change then is I will move Wednesday's stream to Saturday to Saturday. We'll move Thursday's stream to Wednesday, and then we will play it by ear and see where we are at that point. So thank you all for showing up. Thanks Real Kennedy. Thanks Devin. Thanks Viv. I think Raiden was here maybe. Ash was here. Yep, Raiden was here. We also had Grant G. Shout outs to everyone who showed up. Much appreciated. I'm tired. I was tired before I even started. So I'm glad we just didn't do too much craziness. So now I get to go chill. So like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot, right? Where the channel is growing, which I really appreciate. Join the Discord. The merch store is forever to be announced. I don't even use my X account. And yeah, that's very nice. So thank you all. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow for, I guess, maybe Wind Waker. I'll see. If I don't do Wind Waker tomorrow, I will definitely do it Sunday. But I feel like I should do it tomorrow and just go extra long if I need to. So, all right. Thank you all. Have a good one. Good night.